Hey, my nigga Shell. Hey, my nigga Shell. Hey, my nigga
I lost my hunger, I'm getting it back. I got it poppin', the town on the map. This about where I'm from and not where I'm at. They still in the swag, but giving it back. Sorry the niggas don't care that you rap. Sorry I'm her, but I'm just spitting facts. Look at this drip, cause it cost me a stack. I used to spend it and I get it back. My cousins was blood, my brothers was crip. He had a 9, he taught me to grip. No matter what happened, can't stand on the strip. I come from nothing, I'm popping my shit. All that I wanted and I gotta get. I know that nothing gon' come if I sit. I used to struggle, they ain't give me shit. Look at me now, I'm really that bitch.
Man, is the female rappers, man, just out rapping these niggas right now, man? You know what I'm saying? Because if Southwest Dez didn't come, man, then the females are really running this shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my nigga Shell. Hey, my nigga Shell.
K.O. on the show.
Yeah.
K.O. on the show.
I lost my hunger, I'm getting it back. I got it poppin', the town on the map. This about where I'm from and not where I'm at. They still in the swag, but giving it back. Sorry the niggas don't care that you rap. Sorry I'm her, but I'm just spitting facts. Look at this drip, cause it cost me a stack. I used to spend it and I get it back. My cousins was blood, my brothers was crip. He had a 9, he taught me to grip. No matter what happened, can't stand on the strip. I come from nothing, I'm popping my shit. All that I wanted and I gotta get. I know that nothing gon' come if I sit. I used to struggle, they ain't give me shit. Look at me now, I'm really that bitch. My cousin was nice and he used to spit, but he caught a murder, he doing a bid. I guess that's just life, it is what it is. I wasn't scared of no roaches and shit. That shit was normal, that's just how we live. Facing disgust when I opened the fridge. I was the brokest of all of my friends. I had a Honda, but I had a Benz. They just keep showing me what I could get. Shit was legit, that's why I can't quit. I just keep rapping and writing these hits. I'm still with my niggas and I never switch. Niggas gon' hate cause they ain't who you is. I gotta go get my mama a crib. We ain't had no car and she used to walk. Dead in the winter, that shit broke my heart. She never let us come home to the dark. I never lied, so why would I start? My foot on the gas and I never park. All of these woods and we finna spark. Cause they keep rapping cause my shit is art. We all gotta grind, I'm doing my part. I know my name gon' be up on them charts. I told my niggas the world is ours, yeah.
Man.
I told my niggas the world is ours,
no chorus, you just...
I told my niggas the world is
you just riding shit, no chorus.
Sorry that niggas don't care that you rap. Sorry I'm her, but I'm just being facts. Look at this drip cause it cost me a stack, yeah.
Album shit. Intro shit.
To grind and cry by myself, don't know how that felt. Needed assistance, I ain't get no help. So I said, fuck it, just did it myself. I lost my mind, just chasing this wealth, don't know how that felt. All off the muscle, that shit you could tell. How you my nigga, but hoping I fail. How you my dog, but ain't wishing me well. Shit hurt my core, don't know how that felt, You said you love me and hope that I win, but I couldn't tell. I watched them change on me. Shit ain't the same on me. I ain't the same old me. I had to stay low key, cause I had to grind and cry by myself, don't know how that felt. You really that bitch, reminding myself. All in my head, I'm confining myself. Fuck all they labels and fuck how they felt. That's just how I felt. Wearing this mask, disguising myself. Deep down inside, despising myself. Playing this role, I lied to myself, don't know how that felt. I know I'm nothing like everyone else. I just said K.O, be real with yourself, but I watched them change on me. Shit ain't the same, homie. I ain't the same old me. I had to stay low key, cause I had to grind and cry by myself.
That's how you feeling on the intro? That's how you coming out, man. Shout to Brandy Podcast, man. This episode 179.
Damn.
Up in here, man, with K.O, man. What's good with you, K.O? I appreciate you.
Nah, I'm great. How are you? Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, man, I'm good, man. The album is, man, it's just, man, it's like, man, it's one of them things, man, where you could clean up or you could ride to it, man. You know what I mean? You could chill with a team to it, man, you know?
I want you to know that it means like 10 times more than me, like coming from a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, especially being a female MC and like having like a women audience, like whenever men be like, nah, this is some dope shit, I like this.
Nah, real shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna, like, shit. Me, like, shit, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's whack, it's whack, man. No, this shit ride, though, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
No, man, but where did K.O come from, though? Man, it seemed like K.O just came on the scene, boy, about 2 or 3 years ago and just took over some shit, man. What's
that's
good?
Crazy. Like, whenever I hear people say shit like that should be crazy because I feel like I really ain't did nothing for real yet. Like, I'm still waiting for like that moment that makes me feel like I've been progressive for real. It still feels like I'm still on the treadmill. It don't feel like it's become like a coast yet. It's still very hard uphill. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Well, you got your own goals, you know what I'm saying? Like coming from like the fan and the audience, it's like, okay, yeah, like she on the scene, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but where you from though?
I'm from Enid, Oklahoma.
Oh, you is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so when you say the town on the album, you talking about Enid?
I'm talking about E-Town. Yeah,
okay, E-Town. Sure. Okay, already. Okay, yeah, man. So what was it like, man? Like for K.O. Because you know what I'm saying? Like in your music, man. Shit, man, was you broke or what? I mean, you talking about no cable and you know, like grand, like. So was it a struggle for you?
Yeah, okay. This is the thing, like growing up, my mama, she sold dope. You know what I'm saying? So it was good, like whenever I was really young. Right. But then my mama went to prison whenever I was like 6, and I went to live with my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had 2 older brothers. So from the
80s to the 90s type deal?
No, like from the 90s. Like I was born late 80s. I was born 88.
Okay, 88.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was born 88. Late, like early 90s, I grew up like TLC era, like Naughty by Nature, shit like that. I remember being a kid and TLC being like the biggest thing in the world. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, yeah, like I said, my mom was selling drugs. She ended up getting locked up. Some nigga snitched on her. She ended up getting a bad deal, ended up getting locked up. She got like 35 years, but this was before the 90% rule. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she didn't have to end up doing all of that time, unfortunately, but she didn't end up getting out till I was like 13. You know what I'm saying? So I spent all that time with my grandparents. But my grandparents was like, you know, church people, like living on
they wasn't in the streets.
Retirement, it's not that kind of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Total opposite from my mama's lifestyle. So, you know.
So was you balling at first then?
Yeah, like it was great with my mama. My mama was getting money. Like my mama was queen pin in the town. You know what I'm saying? Like
all my
having everything. I'm like life was good. So it was like very different adjusting to like my grandparents. And you know, like with your grandparents, they older mentality, like the way that they grew up, the world is not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the rules that apply to your life don't really work in this phase of mine. You know what I'm saying? So
kind of like a menace to society type deal.
For sure. You know so it's like you don't get what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's very different. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandma, she wasn't giving me name brand shit and all of that. They didn't have the budget for none of that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we got enough to pay the bills and make sure that y'all eat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
it like was just, the basics.
You know what I'm saying? So we didn't, like I said, we didn't, in this song, we didn't have no cable. You know what I'm saying? We sit there, we had 4, 5, and 9. We had the news and MASH in the middle of the night. Some shit don't nobody want to watch. You know what I'm saying? So
did they pick on you?
Hell yeah, I got bullied and then I turned into the bully. You know what I'm saying? Like I was one of those.
And I can hear it in your music though.
Yeah, like I let them do it. Like for a long time, I would be like emotional about shit. When my mom went to jail, the kids be picking and be like, "You ain't got no mama." Like certain shit would happen. Like that would be they pick at me. You know what I'm saying? Like
because kids is cruel, right?
Like very much so. So it's like I let that shit go on for so long, and then it's like I remember being on the playground one day. And like it was probably like 3, 4 boys that was just like surrounding me. And I wasn't Enid ain't a town with a lot of black kids either. So it's like racism on top of you being broke. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't in an average family structure. Like these white kids, it's your mom and daddy and y'all well off they own shit. Y'all live near the school and shit. That's not my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier to get picked on shit like that. Like my
shit, especially like if you ain't got like the name brands and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because black kids is materialistic, and I grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I already know how it is, man. You know,
I ain't no different. Like I wanted name brand shit. Like especially coming from living with my mama and shit like that. It's like I was so used to being able to have what I wanted, and it was like
on the spot.
My grandparents just ain't have it. They didn't understand. Like, no, this food is popping. You know what I'm saying? Like I need you to spend $60 on a t-shirt. My grandma was not going. So you know, like I remember one year for my birthday, it was the Flint. The Flint 12, what's the one? The Flint 12s.
Okay, yeah. The J's.
They're my favorite Jordans. You know what I'm saying? I wanted them so bad. And my grandpa was like, you know, he used to tell my grandma all the time, "May that girl don't need no $100 pair of tennis shoes. She don't need no shit like that, whatever. So my grandma got her retirement check one time. Whenever I tell you that, she spent damn near that whole check and bought me some Jordans and an outfit, a FUBU jersey for my birthday. Like, cause she just wanted me to be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
My grandpa was the more logical one, and he was like better with the money. But my grandma, she was just like, she felt like I couldn't do no wrong. Whatever she could do to just make me happy, she would try to do that shit. So,
yeah. Man, so when did the music come about? Like,
I started.
Who'd you go up on? You know
I grew up, like I said, whenever I was young, my earliest memories like of music that I could become like a fan era. Like my first interaction with music, knowing that I loved it, was Whitney Houston's "I'm Every Woman." You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Them little jukeboxes that your parents get you with the microphone connected to it. I used to run around the house singing that shit all the time.
Okay.
And like
when my mama would always be like, girl, you decent, you know what I'm saying? Keep on singing into your little box and shit like that. So, you know, whenever I went to my granny, she was heavy into church. So they tried to like throw me in the choir and like, she did everything to like nurture my gift, but I was a badass kid, so the church stuff didn't really work. You know what I'm saying? Like I stayed getting kicked out of church, like
because moms wasn't there.
Yeah, like I was rebelling everywhere. I was getting kicked out of school all the time, like all type of shit. Like I stayed in trouble, so you know. But my granny, she just felt like I couldn't do no wrong. Like, and she used to always just remind me it was good in me and this and that. Like just try to, yeah. She would never like down me or no shit. Like she would try to like discipline me, but my grandparents was too old to be raising me for real. You know what I'm saying? So my granny can't go outside and chase me around. If I go outside and take off on my bike, she ain't finna chase me. Like
right.
So it's that type of shit. But yeah, my grandparents for sure like did the best they could to like keep me rooted in God, and I think all the shit that they did in my life showed more in adulthood than it did when I was young. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Now that you an adult, then you know that that they just wanted the best for you at the time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
out top. Okay, so high school though, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you rapping? Are you into the music? Like, what's going on?
For sure. It's not, there's no music scene in Enid or no shit like that. So it's like, it's cool if you rap, but I mean, that shit don't mean nothing in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got like one venue where you can have a show. Like, it's going to be the same niggas you've been seeing your whole life. It's going nowhere from there. You know what I'm saying? But me being like a kid with dreams, it's like, shit, I'm gonna just keep rapping. I just feel like something is telling me like.
So you was freestyling and shit at the time.
Yeah, like I was battling niggas. I was running around doing all of that shit. Like when I was young, I was that type of rapper. Like I wanted everybody to know
I can hear it in your flow though that you was battling niggas though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, damn, for real.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so who was inspiring you at the time though? Like what rapper? Like in high school?
In high school, I was heavy on G Unit.
G Unit.
Jay-Z is like, in my book, the greatest rapper of all time.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like, once I got my hands on the Blueprint album, my life was never the same. You know what I'm saying? So like,
and that's for real. And that's a real hip hop head though. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you listen to the Blueprint, like that shit is, man.
I think it was like, I always tell people it's Jay-Z's storytelling ability that I fell in love with. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever he come on Mama Loves Me, I feel like I was telling the story last week, like I'm sitting in your grandma's living room watching you eat the banana pudding, like I'm there with you, the way you telling the story. You know what I'm saying?
God. So it's like, it's long in the motherfucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a movie though. You know what I'm saying?
The way that he's rapping is like, I never seen no shit that was like so poetic, but it's like your flow is so nice that it's like, man, my nigga, you being so honest, but the flow so nasty, can't nobody take it from you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I fell in love with shit like that, but I really love the art of people who could put their words together but tell stories with it. It's like lyrical miracle rap is cool, but it's like, what are you really saying? It's cool that you can put all them syllables together and bar niggas to death, but it's like, what are you really saying? With Jay-Z, he talking about real shit. Like the niggas I love, like Cameron and Jewels was like flashy rap. So I like swag rap. Them niggas was getting money, had them nice ass jackets and the pink furs and the pink rings.
Oh God, that Harlem shit.
Yeah, but it's like the people in Enid, the idea of like New York hip hop is so far away from people's minds. It's like you ain't even, unless you entirely locked in on TV and what's going on the internet and shit like that, you ain't coming across no shit like that. But I love music like that, so I was invested. My sister used to order me Smack DVDs and shit like that from New York.
Damn.
Like my sister was somebody who really like nurtured my love of music. You know what I'm saying? Like she would buy me
how did she know about the Smack DVDs in Oklahoma at the time?
She don't know. Like this shit I'm telling her, like I'm on the internet. Like one of my cousins, matter of fact, this wild that you even asked me that. One of my cousins, her mama's boyfriend was from Jersey. Okay, so I used to go every summer and visit. Yeah. So I guess it's this the strip in New York where they were selling all the mixtapes at the time before they shut that shit down. I think Canal Street or some shit. Mm-hmm. So he used to go up there and buy like stacks and stacks of mixtapes and come back to Oklahoma with that shit. So whenever I would go over her house, we would put the CDs in and be like, 18 tracks and niggas from all over the country, music we ain't never even heard of in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? So
God, it's real.
Different types of shit. So
and the nigga Frenchie was running the Smack DVDs at the time. Yeah, and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't even rapping. Shit through Smack, like the Nicki Minaj come up, the like really the Joel Santana like freestyles is just the cadence. So you really about this shit,
I'm
man.
I'm really a hip hop head. Like I'm a person who's invested in their gift. Like this ain't no fly by night. I love music for real.
Right. Okay, so that explains the man, like all the styles that you showcased then. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you know all these rappers' background, then you know the real hip hop of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Not this new shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's not this, but I have a love for the new shit too. Because it's like,
oh God, like the new shit, bang.
If you really have an ear for music, I was like, you'll understand why even the bullshit works. Like, you know good bullshit when you hear it if you just know good music. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whenever I was telling somebody, like, yo, whenever I was a kid, I really felt like Soulja Boy was getting his shit off. It was a time in my life when I was like, oh, this shit right here, Boosie, when I was a kid, was like the greatest thing I ever heard to me. But I could see like your parents looking at you and be like, now what the fuck is you listening to? Like, what is this? Like, how you even listening to this voice right here? But it's like, once you start getting older, you like, no, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. So it's like when the TikTok generation started coming up and all the music don't make no sense, I was like, no, I get why this works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. So
exactly. Man, so when did you start to put the pen to paper then, though?
I started rapping for real when I was like 12, and then like I'm gonna say with a purpose when I was like 16. You know what I'm saying? Like once I figured out the art.
So you was serious at 16?
Like 16, I felt like I was ready to go. I felt like I was ready then, but it's like in Enid, like I said, that shit ain't going nowhere. I'm rapping for my friends, and my mama, whenever she got a little extra money on the check, she'll buy me some studio time. But whenever I got older, I appreciated shit like that more because it's like we had real bills. My mama ain't had no money like that. When she got out of jail, I just remember watching my mama like work these warehouse jobs and like try so hard to like make sure that she didn't go back to jail for us, like that she didn't go back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think that's the shit that always pushed me with music is like I watched my mama try so hard my whole life to make sure she ain't fuck up. So I gotta try hard. You know, it's just I gotta be successful as payback for what she did for me. So
exactly. Yeah, man. But you can hear the hunger in your music, though. You know what I'm saying? So is that where that come from? Like seeing moms and then seeing grandmas,
hell yeah,
like struggle, like you know what I'm saying.
My grandparents are like passed away now, so it's like once they both passed away. Nah, thank you. It's like once they passed away, I really dedicated my life to making sure that I was like a stellar human being. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they ever wanted me to be. They didn't never want me to fuck up my life, and they always try to tell me that like I had purpose and shit like that. So
exactly. Okay, so when did you start shit to make projects then though?
My first, if I'm honest, like the one where I really had my shit together was probably like 4 years ago, hypothetically speaking. Like my very first one that's on streaming. It's like I had a project like right before that was called From K.O. with Love, and that was the first time I ever had my shit like in a sleeve with my picture on it. Like that was the first CD I ever did. That was like 6 years ago. But it's like, I mean, you know, unless you really was into me back then, which my fan base was way like you had to know me from town back then. But you ain't even got none of that shit. But you know, like once it started getting into the streaming era, like hypothetically speaking, was my first thing where I kind of had my shit together. Like I learned about mixing and mastering, going to the studio, getting quality shit. Like
yeah. Okay, so when did you come to the OKC scene then? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's probably about that same time.
Oh, 4 years?
Yeah, it's probably like the last 4 years is really whenever I started getting some notoriety here. Like,
right. Man, and that's what I said about 2 or 3 years ago was when I found out about you, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what did you think about it though? You know what I'm saying? Because you coming from Enid and you said it's slow, but shit, 4 years ago, it wasn't like this
at all, and that's like I need reality checks like that sometimes because I don't be seeing it like that. I get so caught up in the grind of it, I don't see how far I've really come. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you said, coming from Enid, where it was nothing, so it's like I'm in the capital of the state of Oklahoma, and people know who the fuck I am. Like that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless of how you look at it, I can go places, and people who I never even knew God made know my name. You know what I'm saying? Like that's progress. So it's like. Yeah, whenever I sit back and look at it like that, I have to be grateful. It's way different. It's so much farther from where it was.
Right. But when you was in Enid, though, you know what I'm saying, and niggas was out here, man, it was slow to the motherfucker like it was in Enid, though, too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a slow grind out here. Like, the music scene is cracking now, and I'm proud of it now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm proud of the artists back then, too, that was pushing this shit, because this shit was slow, you know what I'm saying? So you really wasn't missing nothing in Enid though, you know what I'm saying?
But it's still like being in Enid, like we don't even really get 103.5.
Oh, y'all do?
Stations don't even reach. So it's like whenever you come to the city and you hear a Kurt Dog or a Polo on the radio, it's like these are artists who are from the soil. And I'm a kid who want to rap, but it's like these is guys who on the ground, but you can hear them on the radio. Just getting my shit played on the radio was like next level to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I never imagined like a station we couldn't even get, but they playing my music. You know, it's crazy.
Exactly. So the first time that your shit was on the radio, man, like how did it feel?
I cried. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I was one of those. Like I really did. It's like that shit. It was some bucket list shit for me. Like you know, like want to do this from a kid. Like
man, check off all goals. Shit.
Yeah, like I'm really a person who I even count the small wins.
Yeah, like all of them. Shit. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
shit.
I don't give a fuck. 103.5 reach a lot of places, even if it don't reach Enid for real. But it's like
man,
that's
hearing your shit from the booth.
Yeah,
off in the car, nigga. That's a win.
I'm in the car. My whole family out there, like, because like whenever we had it set up, like he hit me and was like he was gonna play it. I'm like, okay, cool. So like my family just so happened to be in town. Like the shit was perfect. We sat in the car. And he played that shit, and like we just went crazy out there. It was just it just blew my mind. Like that shit was crazy.
Oh God. Okay, so when did you start working on the album then, though? You know what I'm saying?
This one I just dropped?
Yeah.
I probably been working on it for like the last year and a half. I was dedicating my time to going to the studio every Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to make sure I had 3-4 songs together to go record.
Damn.
So it's like
3 or 4.
Everything that I'm finna drop for this year is already, it's already laid, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I was in there working. You know what I'm saying? Like I really wanted to stay consistent and make sure that I ain't take my foot off the gas at all. So that's really what I did.
So during COVID, shit, man, you was in the booth.
Yeah, I was trying to run it up. I don't know what niggas talking about slowing down. I was like, okay, once I figured out early on in COVID, I was like, everybody stuck at home, everybody on their phone. Okay, we got to push digital. I need more videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be in their face. I got to find a way to work it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm doing at-home listening sessions. I'm shooting all the videos I can. Like, once I link with my manager, we getting all the photos. We keep producing content, and that was really my goal. You know what I'm saying? So just keep being in their face. Everybody stuck at home, stuck on their phone.
Right, exactly. Okay. So that explains why it's an 18+ song project. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, actually, this I wanted to make it like.
Shit, and I love that you made it long though, because I'm tired of the short ass albums.
Yeah,
though,
like, but people were saying that too on me, and it was like I wanted to. Once I started getting a real fan base, I just felt like earlier on, it's like there's no point in giving you 18 songs and nobody cares yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they gonna find the one song they like out them 6 to 8, maybe 2, 3 if you lucky. Right. And it's like I said, it's no point to give them all of that, and they ain't even really gonna sift through it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still building, but once it's time and they really paying attention, I'll give them all of that. You know what I'm saying? So for this, I have finally got some. I got a little buzz under my name. I could reach out and start to ask for some.
Yeah, when did you know that you had like a little buzz under your name? You just said like before the album. Like when did you say, okay, shit, these niggas is kind of feeling me?
It was probably around my second project, Illest Bitch Alive. Whenever I dropped that, I did a song called For Free, and I posted the video. And I had done like 3 videos up until then, and they was doing like, like I was doing like 1K, I think, and I was proud of that. You know what I'm saying? To get a video hit 1K. Then it hit 2K. I dropped this song called For Free, and it ran up like 4K in like 3 days, and the shit was just like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, I got a video with 4,000 views and 60 likes. This shit don't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody like it's not connecting to me, but I'm like, okay. So people starting to pay attention. So then I started learning about checking the streaming numbers, and you can get your information of where it's streaming, who's finding out about you. You start to learn about Instagram ads and shit like that. You start to find about different regions connecting to different sounds. So it's like I started finding out that I connect so well up north. But then I'm marketing myself up north. Damn. But then like I try to market myself just in the south to see where it works. And it's like you can get a really big buzz in Alabama or Atlanta, and it's like different people connect to different shit. So it's weird. Like whenever you start learning things like that, it starts to learn. Like even the people around you, if they not your fan base, if somebody from fucking Ohio find out about you and they love your shit, they running it up. You know what I'm saying? It's blow your mind. Like it's crazy.
Right. Exactly. You from Enid, right? You know what I'm saying? Man, so what type of mindset was you in, like going into this album, though?
If you you listen to it, so this is probably like for sure one of my darker projects, I'm gonna say, because I was angry for sure. You know what I'm saying? I was out here. Like everybody been saying, it's like
who was hating on you, man?
It's everybody. It's like that. Like coming up.
It's like that.
Coming up, it's like whenever I was in Enid and it was going nowhere, like everybody loved me. You know what I'm saying? I felt like everybody was pushing me and supporting me, and it's like once the shit started getting too good or I was too close, like everybody fell back. And then your friends start to change on you, and they think you acting brand new because you ain't really got the time like you used to, or I can't keep up with everything. And it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I legitimately got shit going on, and there's no knock to nobody's life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you too busy for the town, K.O?
It's not like that. Like anytime that I can, but it's like I'm really trying to get some money. I ain't on that type of time. Like I ain't going outside. You can laugh if you want to. I ain't going outside. I
ain't laughing at you. Shit, I'm laughing at the haters that want your time.
But it's like, I start to learn that, some people do get contented where they at in life and be like, just working a job, having a family. Yeah. They cool with that. It's like, but if you want more
70% of the shit people.
But the person who want more than that, they want to down them. But it's like, it ain't my fault that you didn't want to try harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry.
They ain't got no drive.
How they envy your motivation. That shit'll blow your mind. It's like, how you mad because I work harder than you? That's crazy.
Exactly.
I never understand that type of shit. And it's like, I think it's fucked up. And I think, like I said, people I grew up with my whole life, like, they never did shit, show nothing but love. Take my shirt off my back and give it to you. And I did that my whole life. And it's like, you hated to see me shine. And it's like, once I realized that, it's like, damn, like, and I ain't even did shit. So it's crazy.
Yeah, man, but it's just the insecurities within themselves, though. You know what I'm saying? That they can't see themselves doing this. You know, yeah, man. But what type of creative, like, how does K.O. Go to the studio, shit, and record? Like, is the beat already laid? Are you riding to the beat before or what?
Nah, like with me, I'm a person who, once it's studio time, like it's time to lock in. I didn't come to kick it, bullshit, figure it out when I get there. I'm one of the person who I wrote all the songs. I had the beats weeks before I came. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew what I was coming to do. It's the studio time is expensive. I'm sorry. Like I be going and fuck with niggas and niggas be in the studio kicking it. They want to chop it up. It's like, yo, this $40 an hour. Like I don't know what y'all doing with y'all life, bro. I got a job. So whenever I come in here, I ain't come to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm that type of artist.
Come to work.
Yeah, and the engineers love me. Like everybody who work with me, they love me because they know I come to take care of business. Like I ain't the rapper who trying to just be looking cool and be the rapper. It's like, no, I'm really trying to get to the money. I don't care about that looking cool shit. Like real shit. Yeah,
man, but your look though, you know what I'm saying? Like you say shit that you don't care about it, but your look is part of your money too, ain't it though?
For sure. Yeah,
you know right, okay. So
a lot of niggas don't get it right. Let's talk about that because a lot of niggas don't get it right. Okay, you niggas can't dress and you can't rap. I'm sorry, that's just what it is. It's unfortunate and I hate that for you, but that's life as we know it.
Man, what you
what Wale said, niggas ain't fly and they can't rap. I'm sorry.
Come on, man. You out rapping these niggas and out dressing them K.O, man. What's good?
And I'm doing it with a job. Niggas be having way more money than me. And I'll be like, damn, what is y'all niggas outside doing? Y'all got way more money than me.
Man, they looking at the trends.
Hey.
Trying to keep it up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. But it is like, it's the full package, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be having the flow. And they can, a nigga bar a nigga all day. But shit. Can you sell CDs though? Shit with your look.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you. Check this out. This is the thing that really like I think changed me as far as like an artist and learning about the it factor. I think it was probably like 10, 12 years ago maybe. DJ Kilo hosted like this a mixer, like an A&R mixer.
Okay.
At this at Studio 12 downtown, matter of fact, and it was like Lenny S from Rock Nation.
Oh, for real?
It was Rick Ross artist, the nigga with the beard, Stally.
Yeah.
Like he had all these niggas from New York, all these publicists, A&Rs, they all came to this mixer and they sold the slots to let artists come perform.
Yeah, them KD days.
Like I bought one of them shits and went and performed and I met an executive at Sirius Radio. And whenever I got off stage, he was sitting down on his laptop doing emails at the time. I ain't even knowing who the nigga is. Like I'm just sitting there with my mom and my family and shit. So he tapped me. He was like, hey, he said, I like you. I was like, thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I like that your family came to support you. You know what I'm saying? Like that you really have a crowd of people that care about what you're doing, this and that. And I was like, cool. I was like, thank you. I'm just thinking of a dude in the crowd. He was like, yeah, here, take my card. Like, I'm so-and-so. I work for Sirius Radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever I can do to help you. Like, I love to do that. He was like, but I love what you're doing. He said, it's 6 things that I need you to know as an artist. You know what I'm saying? That you have to have together. And he went through and he was like, the it factor is one of them. It's your look. You know, are you presentable? Are you friendly? Are you personable? Like, it was one more. Damn, I can't remember what the fuck he said. But I think it was conversationalist or networking or something like that.
Yeah.
But he was telling me that he felt like I had the ability to do all of those things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was like, you just got to keep polishing your craft and just keep showing up and doing your job. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is an executive that was serious. Nigga, I just met. Whenever he told me that shit, it really just changed my outlook. Because I'm saying, like, just me showing up and doing my job put me in his face. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. So just think
shit
about
like that.
Like, so you took that game shit like you just ran with it then.
Hell, like every time I show up, I want to be the experience. I want to be somebody that you see and you felt like, damn, I really saw somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't want to be just the nigga you seen in the grocery store. Like I came out the trash. Like I look like I came to take out the trash. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like because some of them artists show up like that. It's like my nigga, you came to sweep the floor. You supposed to be the rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like as an artist, you gotta show up and be somebody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Exactly. Man, there's so many styles on the album. It's like, damn, man, she's so talented though. You know what I'm saying? Because you singing and like you rapping and then like you vibing and then you getting gritty on the raps. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, okay, so how did you know which songs was gonna make it? Because I know you got way more songs than the 18 that you gave us. Because these is you know what I'm saying?
And it's no knock, like with this. Like I said, I was making so much. I wanted to make like my debut full length album. I wanted to do that. So that's my ultimate objective. You know what I'm saying? So everything that's coming out is the stuff that did not make that, but it was still super dope records. It's like, I love this, but this doesn't creatively have a space on this album. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's a dope ass song. Right. But I think that this works for so and so, and if I tweak it like this, it kind of sounds like what they do. You know what I'm saying? So it caters to each artist individually. Like, if you listen to the album, you'll notice that I parallel their styles. Like, the songs to parallel what they do, that way that they'll be comfortable when they approach it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right.
What I loved about the shit is that every artist that I asked, they brung their A game for me. You know what I'm saying? They stepped, like, it. They came to step. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, like, I was honored. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, man, but they know they fucking with a real MC, though. So they can't just half-ass on the mic or they gonna get really dusty. You know
I ain't even gonna say that I'm the only one. It's a lot of niggas out here in Oklahoma who can rap. You know what I'm saying? But it's
most definitely. But I'm saying, like, if they know that they coming to fuck with you, they know that you coming to rap. Yeah. So they gotta bring their A game. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take it. That's a fact.
Oh, God. Okay, so this Raz B track.
Reeze B. Shout out to my nigga Lil Reeze B.
Yeah, oh God. Like, you put me on him, you know what I'm saying? Because I came to the show and shit, man, that nigga came with his whole hood.
No, he brung Verizon with him. He did. He had a crowd of red niggas. He did. I'm telling you.
God, but the nigga be going, though. I'm like, okay, yeah, this nigga is nice.
Like, the crazy part about Reese is, like, I heard about Reese before rap through street niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got cousins who bloods. That's this homie from the hood. He nice, too. You got to check him out, this and that. Yeah. So I'm like, these blood niggas I'm up here singing love songs, and this nigga is not finna fuck with my music. It's not the same kind. I keep telling my cousin that. So he was like, no, you know, he a good nigga. Like, check him out, this and that. So I go watch Reese's video, of course. He come out in the middle of they set, 80 blood niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's not gonna connect. The nigga's not gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So my manager just so happened to know his manager. You know what I'm saying? So he came to a show to check me out, and it happened to be Reese's brother. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to him, and he was like, nah, like, bro, he's super musically inclined. Like, he fuck with your shit, that singing shit, all of that. Like, he really love music. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, he good people like me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well, shit, it's nothing. I'll try to make something that's in his lane, so see what he can do with it.
Right.
I love sample beats, and I love, like I said, the art of storytelling, which is what I did on there. What I loved about Reese is that he brung his, like, I tried to parallel his flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fast rapper. So it's like I said, okay, if I intro to this, like this to Reese, he gonna get it off rip. He gonna run with that shit, and it worked.
So how'd you get it off, though? Like, if you're not a fast rapper, but you did that, how?
Part of my gift is the minute that I can hear any style of music, I know how to replicate it. You know what I'm saying? I know how to take that shit and make it my own. I think it's a lot of artists outside who had that gift. I think Beyonce got it, Whitney Houston had it, Drake got it. Yeah. Drake is one of them niggas who, they talk that shit about him and that ghostwriting shit, and I'm not one of those because I write everything that I say. But with Drake, he knows how to take that bullshit and make it a gem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let them niggas know about Drake, man.
Whenever they listen to them reference tracks, Quentin Miller couldn't have made that song that. Drake made that shit a hit. I'm sorry. Right. Like, and for Drake to even hear that song at that level and be like, oh, no, this gonna be that shit, I wouldn't have heard it. That's how I know that shit is a gift, because I never would have heard that and been like, ooh, this gonna be platinum selling. Never would have known. It's a gift.
Exactly. Yeah, man, but we coming off 1, 2, and 3 on the chart, so we really don't care about the haters.
That's
man.
A fact.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
That's a fact. The boy is good.
Nah, man, but bring the track in, man, because man, you just nigga from the gate you went off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, you don't know how to fast rap, but shit, nigga, this sound like some, you know what I'm saying? Like, this sound like some veteran type shit. Like some old Ludacris type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh God. Oh, God.
Thank you. Like, I was really trying to, my whole goal with the song, like, I was so nervous about even presenting a record to Reese, like, knowing his type of music and knowing the music that I make. Right. I knew that I had to make something that, like I said, when he heard it, he gonna be like, oh no, I could fuck with this. So I was listening to, I think it was Not Friendly off his album. And it's like, Reese is a fast rapping, aggressive. He's like, it's like DMX meets Twista meets like, it's so many things.
Leon.
But it's so much from like classic hip hop that he's turned into new school that it's like, I know that he's special. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh no, this is where you really studied your craft and you gonna turn that into something else. You know what I'm saying? So with him, when I seen it, and then I was like, you know,
because he commanded the crowd at your shit.
Nah, but but even not even just on the crowd, like on the song, when you hear the album, and this is not to like be cocky, but it's like, I'm a person who is hard to have a memorable verse next to. You know what I'm saying? If I'm honest, it's like you had to really rap to have your verse remembered next to mine. So it's like,
talk your shit.
Reese came on there and he rapped so motherfucking good. I cared about his verse more than I cared about mine. I'm like, this is one rapping ass nigga, and I loved it so much. Like,
yeah, man. Go on and bring it in, man.
Yeah, Lil Reeze B, Lost Ones.
Yeah.
Feature myself on In the Meantime. Damn, hold up. I fucked it up. In the like Meantime, out now. Yeah. Lost Ones featuring Lil Reeze B. Let's go.
many takes, man? How many takes? Keep it 100. Yeah.
Niggas was faking, niggas was raw, and really can't call it. I'm in the ball.
4. If I'm honest, it was 4. When I was in the studio, I had to, cause like whenever I fast rap, I had to get my cadence right, cause I don't naturally rap like that.
Shit hard. Like,
so once I had it on the track, I could rap it effortlessly. But it's like getting it laid. I was like, okay, I don't do this. I got to get my timing right. But yeah.
Okay, 4 is cool.
4.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas was faking, niggas was raw, and really can't call it. I'm in the ball, and I like expensive trips all in the mall, and pulling up flirting with all of these bras. I'm really the bitch for that. These niggas they bark, my niggas attack. My cousin got time and never came back. I really knew life, cause that shit was whack. Damn. I know Reese B, I know real bloods. My cousin lost his life and he was really cuz. Told me watch out for the snakes and niggas really was. They left him dead in the cold, robbed him for his slugs. Damn, that's the type of shit that break my heart. Put drug money on my raps and told me make my art. Watch your friends, watch your family too. Watch your back when you making moves. Don't be trusting all them niggas that you run into. Just cause they tell you that they love you, please don't think it's true. Sad story, see it all the time. I know niggas lost their life just out here trying to shine. 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands. My cousin really ran it up, he really was the man. All this fuck shit come with rap, but he ain't understand. And if I say them niggas' names, they gon' be in a jam. Niggas different when them hammers blam. He ain't even wear a mask, he ain't give a damn. I know Reese B, I know real bloods. My cousin lost his life and he was really cuz.
Keep it real, it ain't that hard to do it. Get a little power, don't abuse it. Bring your niggas up like a fresh can of renews it. You got your patch revoked, it ain't no way you can renew it. A part of a little percentage of niggas who really live their music. I ever put it in a bar, that mean I did it or I do it. This really a damn good life, that's why I'm passionate about my music. Nigga with a sick flow, I'm even allowing you niggas to use it. This shit so fucking different, niggas don't even know how to do it. This shit God given. My niggas is evil like some scarred women. Running red lights, even if it's hot shit in the car with them. Let niggas have it soon as the nigga get done spar with them. Hope we got some people that's up to par with them. We trying to get niggas to patch, my brother better have a guard with him. And if I catch him lacking, nigga better have a guard with him. It better be angels sent from God with him. I'm sending somebody to finish me, I'm sitting in the back in my regards with him. On God.
Yeah.
I'm talking about on a classic type beat like that, though. You know what I'm saying? That's some real hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? And you came out, man, like on some old Missy type shit, man. Oh God. Yeah, man. Then JB gave you 2 verses.
No, JB?
Yeah.
On my album, he only had 1.
No, like he came back. You know what I'm saying? Like he was rapping, and then he came back on the type.
No. On No Cable, it's another dude named Dorian on that track.
Oh, okay.
He has 2 different dudes. It's JB and Dorian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, JB's the last verse on the track.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah.
The second verse is Dorian. Yeah. I was on JB's album too. I thought that was the song that you was talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, man, but he still killed it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he brought his best on that shit. You know
Everybody,
what I'm
like I said.
and no disrespect to Dorian on that though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, Dorian's nice too. Like I said, every single rapper who I asked, like they really brung their A game to the table. Like I couldn't. Yeah. It's high quality. I don't care what nobody say. I'm very pleased with the album that I made.
Right.
Like, for real.
Shit, that's all that matters though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you mentioned your cousin though, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so did one die?
Yeah, God bless the dead.
Okay,
yeah.
And then one is locked up.
Yeah. I got a few cousins that's locked up.
Okay, just hard times.
You know what I'm saying? Like drugs, murders. You know what I'm saying?
Real
like
shit.
My cousin that I was talking about on the song, he passed away. You know, whenever I was out here earlier on, I was fresh out of high school. He had just got back out of jail. Like he had been in and out from when I was young. You know what I'm saying? But like he was. You know, he dead and gone. He was a shooter. You know what I'm saying? He was that guy. He was outside my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like every time we put up on the most wild shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but he really believed in what I was doing, and like he was trying to settle down. Like he was pimping at the time, and he was just like, he's like, nah, cuz these bitches gonna get the money for us. I got you. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all this shit in this back room, and I'm gonna lock you in that studio and just let you do what you do, cuz
so he's seen the talent.
Shit. Yeah, like early, he's seen that shit, and he was like, you know, I want to take all the money I'm getting. I want to take you to Atlanta. And he told me like one weekend he was finna go to Chicago, and he was supposed to come back, and we were supposed to go to Atlanta. He had some kind of family shit going on. He wanted me to go with him and rap for him. Okay, so he went to Chicago to go see some cousins that he hadn't seen in a while, and you know, they ended up robbing him. And you know what I'm saying? He had gold teeth. They pulled the teeth out of his mouth, all kind of fucked up shit. And it was just like, you know, your family did that shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know.
Yeah, man, that's what you be saying, like the closest ones, you know what I'm saying, like a do you in, and that's real though. You know what I'm saying? Then on the lay low, man, why you didn't give us 4 minutes?
Man, you know, On the interlude for Low, like
man, why you didn't give it 4 minutes?
It's a whole song. Like I sent it out for a verse. You know,
that
didn't end up
shit's
coming
so
together.
fire, man.
Yeah, like everybody keeps saying, they're gonna put it out as his own shit. Yeah, like I'm excited that people actually responded to the track like that.
Oh,
so
for
yeah,
real?
like I wasn't really expecting that at all. I was like, okay, the interludes usually don't get love like that, but it's like, nah, niggas really fuck with the track on it. I was like,
ooh, too short. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, no, that shit fire.
Thank you.
Nah, man, like the whole project, like it's a cohesive project.
Thank you.
Like it all adds up from the singing back to the rapping, back to the singing to the harmonizer. You know what I'm saying? Then you a Neighborhood hooked up.
Yeah. Shout out to Neighborhood Barbie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about you in Neighborhood right now? You know what I'm saying? As far as the city go, you know.
I think it's great. I think what me and Barbie bring to the table, like, you know, in our own respective lanes, like, I think that it's great for where we from. You know what I'm saying? Like, Barbie got the streets rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole crowd, like, everything she got going, like, her campaign is strong. I respect everything that she's outside doing. You know what I'm saying? I always said it. Barbie is an artist who I feel like parallels me, like the yin and yang. We the exact opposite, but it's parallels of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we are our own artists. You know what I'm saying? Like we not trying to be Nicki. We not trying to be Cardi. Like we our own first individual selves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we outside trying to do.
Yeah. See, when X was doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like he know that, you know, it was only one female. You know what I'm saying? It can only be one female in that spot. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's like y'all running this shit. Like, to be real, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are bringing the crowds, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, damn, like y'all out rapping the niggas. So it's like a new season around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I love to hear that. I love to hear that the women got it on lock. Yeah.
On God, because at one time, you know, the shit that had the honeysuckles, you know what I'm saying, X and all that shit. But now it's like, man, like the women is running it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all talented though, so the talent speaks for itself though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I love it. I think you know, me and Barbie are both like moved in unity with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever we was shooting a video for Save Me, you know what I'm saying? We was having a conversation in the car and I was just telling her, you know, how much of a fan I am of what she's doing and that I hope she win. Like, you know, I'm just a genuine person. So it's like I always try to make sure that my intentions and my motives are always clear with how I'm moving with people. You know what I'm saying? So we just had a real conversation and she's on the same type of time that I'm on. Like, you know, she want to win and she want to see everybody else win. And she's not like, she got the light and she's not being selfish. She's like, you know, I want everybody to get their shot. She don't feel like that's going to hold her back from what she's doing. And I think that's how you win. I told her she going to always be blessed for that. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, I think the same thing for you though, because you had a show shit and you showcase other artists though. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have known about him if I didn't come to the show. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's, man, and that's what we got to do in the city. Like we can't be afraid to show our talent around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because it can't just be one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, man. So then, like your brother-in-law. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Cooley High, man. Y'all be making music, man?
We made a track called Can't Leave on 2 projects ago from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes.
Okay, but nothing new though.
Not lately, no.
Okay, already. Man, so who is your favorite artist, like, I think it's Trip G, like, you know what I'm saying, like to rap with.
As far as a local artist? Yeah, like Trip G is my motherfucking brother. Like that's my guy. Like he always like he put me on, you know what I'm saying? Like anytime that he could put me in somebody's face or anytime that he's created an opportunity for himself, he always try to showcase me. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he's done, he's always made sure to include me. He never forgot me. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's real.
So like he's just been a person who, as far as like my rap shit goes, like niggas who I met out here that was just a genuine nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been that guy. So it's like Trip is my nigga for sure. Joey Sativa is another one. Like I feel like our chemistry on record together is like unmatched. You know what I'm saying? Like I love making music with him. Like Reese is a new one. I would like to bring Reese more into my world. You know what I'm saying? Like that aggressive flow that he has. Like I don't know what it is about super hood rappers that I want to make them like girl records. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to make that. Remember back whenever it was G Unit and Joe all the time, but it was like Joe made those sensual records for G Unit, like these hood niggas with these fire ass R&B. Like so, I want to do that for. I told Barbie the same shit too. Like I want to give her a good like R&B girl record. Like I would love to hear a song from her like that. Like same shit for Reese. Like
man, y'all sound good.
Some other shit. Yeah,
oh God, like y'all sound good on the single. You know what I'm saying? And on the video, like y'all look good together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Man, so what we cooking up, man? You said that some shit is done that you already got your year planned, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And okay, then I just heard you on Thomas Who track today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Thomas Who.
Yeah. Then you on the Fire Little Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So K.O. was far from the town, man. She out here doing her thing, man. You know
I'm
what
trying
I mean?
to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a project coming this summer. Actually, it's gonna be called International Not Local.
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like
Damn. Was that the exclusive?
Yeah, man. Like it's
let me get the exclusive.
You know,
then,
like
man.
it's not. I haven't even really started promoting this shit yet. It's like after anybody showing up, it's not gonna be in the meantime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been telling people that like whenever you show up for this project, it's not that.
Okay.
International Not Local is me like experimenting with different genres. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying out the reggae records. I'm trying out the Spanish guitar records. I'm trying out house music. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
I like that.
Yeah, like I'm blessed with my pen, so it's like I want to try every lane.
Man.
One of those records is gonna connect in some type of lane. Like Tank is a nigga who I always apply for being somebody who kept a record in contemporary adult. Like there are grown ass people who love real, genuine, good music. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and there's millions of them. Like you can't forget the crowds of people who love different things. So it's like I want to experiment and see where I can connect with that shit.
Right, and one of them motherfuckers might just pop on the playlist around this motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know with that type of genre because you don't know. Like the overseas, they appreciate the music way more than we do because we get it so much around here that we really don't appreciate it because we just get it every Friday.
Yeah.
Overseas, they don't get it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they really, man, they love that shit.
I had a club promoter in Italy post pull up on his story on Instagram, and when I tell you like it's niggas who don't even like speak English that love your music and like they'll DM you like you can help them. I'll be like, I'm not lit over here. You know what I'm saying? Like what you think that like I appreciate that you love my shit, but it's not that over here. Like it's you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to find like people from different walks of life. Like whenever I pull up my streaming numbers and see like streams in the UK, like streams in Africa and Russia, and I always ask myself like, what is the connection to this over there? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the shit that made like Beyonce and Tupac and Biggie, these big ass artists in other countries? Like whenever Wu-Tang would be like, they go overseas and like niggas don't even know what the fuck you saying, but they singing along. You know what I'm saying? Like they love that shit. So I want to be an artist like that. Like I'm not a person who get caught up in their region or their state. It's like, no, I want the world. I don't care about none of that local shit. It's like I want everybody to be impacted by the shit that I created. Like,
exactly. Yeah, man. So what do K.O.'s DMs look like, man, before we get out of here, man?
My DMs is a very interesting place.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I know you got them all in there, man.
Man, when I tell you that, like, if people can say what the fuck they want, like, fandom is the weirdest shit because it's literally people who are in love with who you are. It's like they don't know you as a person. It's the shit that they hearing from this music, seeing on these videos, and they are in love with that shit. And it's like they don't even know you. I never even met you, my nigga. Like, you got a whole 6 paragraphs to write me. That's crazy. Like, I don't know. It be wild shit like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man. I know they be trying to holler though, man. You know, because K.O. be talking that shit on these records, man. That you know, man, that these niggas got to step up, man. They got to be a man. You can't lead these niggas, man. You know what I mean?
Because I'm really on a paper chase. I'm not one of these like I'm not a bitch who really need to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a bitch who needs you. Like I'm gonna go get my own bag. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not pressed for much. It's like I'm pressed about being rich, and that's it.
Okay,
like,
damn, man.
Not to sound fucked up. It's just, that's just me being honest. That's where I'm at in my life. I don't got time to be playing right now. Like I'm trying to get this money. Like
right, yeah.
For real.
But then the haircut, man, I know that the girls is in there too wanting you too.
Like the weirdest.
K.O.
The people
got
who never even knew
man.
like women, it'd be like, you like bitches? Okay, you don't live your life, do you? I love to see it. Yeah.
Come on, man, you got to save some, man. What's the
love
deal?
to see it. Yeah. I love everybody who love me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, I appreciate you coming out, man. I'm excited for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I play the album weekly. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much shit that I got to make a point to play my local favorites. And your album is definitely in rotation. You know what I'm saying? And, what, you gonna have a big summer, man? You know what I'm saying?
I think so. I think I'm gonna have a big year. I feel like I've been telling myself this is gonna be my baby year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the baby, when he came out the gate with that Suge, I feel like the year just went crazy. Like he went on a run. I feel like I'm gonna have a year like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep making great music. I feel like the music is gonna keep getting better and getting bigger, and more people gonna start finding out about the shit, and it's just gonna take off. I feel like I'm just gonna be something great for Oklahoma.
Exactly. And your stage presence, man. My bad. Your stage presence. Like when I came and seen you. Yeah, man, it's up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you had, like, the mic and shit, but, shit, it was cracking, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, who was your dude that was helping you?
That's my little cousin.
Oh, it is?
Twin for the win.
Okay.
Shout out to my little cousin. That's D'Angelo, man.
Yeah, God, the nigga was hyped too, though.
When I tell you that he been with me since day one, like if like on my YouTube I got old vlogs, but it's like whenever I tell the stories of whenever I first started rapping and I couldn't afford no beats, he used to sit in my granny house with pencils and beat on the table so that I can get my flow right. You know what I'm saying? Like he did that like all through my teenage years. Like he was a person who he really, ever since a kid, was like, nah, you for sure, like, you my number one favorite rapper. Like, you nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could really rap with Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, from a kid, because, like, whenever I was watching them Smack DVDs, he would be 9 watching them with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he loved Joel Santana. He want to get fly, too. You know what I'm saying? It's my little mans. You know what I'm saying? So, my whole life, like, with music, he's been there from day one. Like, he's somebody who always pushed me and believed in me. And I always tell him, like, nigga, you saved my life. Because it's like, as you was growing up, I was the coolest shit in the world to you. Everything I did was the greatest shit you ever saw. So I try to live like I know that. It's like that shit made me always do the right thing because you was looking at me. Like, yeah.
Oh God, like the nigga was hype with you on stage.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
He really think like God was in his bag when he made me. Like he really believed that from the core of his heart. It's crazy.
Right, nah, then the baseball jersey. You know what I'm saying? That man, that '90s married look.
Wait, are you talking about in the video?
No, shit on stage.
The baseball jersey. No, the Nike Pico jacket.
Yeah. You know,
like the baseball jersey. I thought you were talking about from the video. I had on that Jackie Robinson jersey in the video. Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, the shit was fresh.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I just appreciate it though, man. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming out, man.
Nah, thank you for having me.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brandy Podcast, man. That's episode 179, man, with K.O. Yeah, we're gonna ride that man to that Trip G. You and Trip.
I was with Trip G, smoking on sticky. I was like 6 deep. Choppers ain't iffy. He wanna lick me. Come on my crib beat. I am not one of those bitches you own, but he wanna rent me. Say what the rent be. Talking my language, I'm friendly. I need a Bentley. Diamonds and carrots he give me. I was just ducking these bitches as haters, they see me in envy. If we just talking about switching the flows, then bitch I got plenty. He was just sucking and kissing me gently so he could get entry. I speak any entry. He know I like big weed. I call him I'm drunk, I don't wanna drive, he gon' come get me. I really ain't tripping, they don't gotta like it, they know who that bitch be.
I was with K.O. We was getting straight blow. I don't fuck with them stank hoes. I'm all about my bankroll. I don't fuck with no nigga who be out here capping. No, we ain't the same, bro. My brother's authentic, y'all niggas just sipping. I do what you can't, bro. I be high off that gas, Trip G bout to spaz, I'm about that bag. Don't talk unless about that cash, If niggas ain't paying, but they should be paying, then that's your ass, You wanna go head to head with Trip G, nigga, you gon' crash, Whoa.